Did you ever wanted to sync your filters in Power BI and make your dashboard more dynamic and responsive? So when you filter one dimension, the other is also filtered. So if you got you interested, stay with me until the end of the video. Here in our dashboard, we had two filters. One to select the country and the other to select the category of the product. Accessories, bike, clothing, and components. Okay. But what happens if we filter Australia? And for instance, here we can see that they only have accessories. This category product filter here will show all the filters. So if I click on bikes, everything is going to be blank. If I click on clothes and components, the same thing. Only if I filter accessories, it's going to be shown. It's simple for the final user to understand that if it's blank, meaning the meaning of blank is that we don't have any kind of values. But we always want to make easy for the user and more dynamic. So there is a way that we can do to make the filters talk with each other. So if we select Australia here, it only shows accessories, for example. Okay. How can we do that? Creating a measure. But before we go to the measure, we need to understand something. Here is our relationships. So we have our D product and our D sales territory. Here is where the countries come from, and here is from where the categories come from. And we got our internet sales. Both relationships from the dimensions are one to many to our fact internet sales. Okay. So based on these relationships, we're going to create our measure, because gene product and gene territory don't speak with each other. They speak through the internet sales. Okay. So what is the measure? It's this one here. It's an inch, not it's empty from the fact internet sales. What this measure means? The is empty verifies if that value is or is not in the current table. So for instance, if I put this for our territory, it's going to check if each row of the internet sales to see if we have Australia there. If it has, it's going to show false. If we don't have, it's empty, it's going to show true. But we don't want that. We want the reverse. So we use a not. Not, it's empty. It's not empty. So if we have Australia there, I want true. If we don't have Australia there, we want false. But instead of using true or false, we put an int that will convert the Boolean, true and false, to 1 and 0. So if it's not empty, it's 1, and if it's empty, it's 0. Then this measure here, if we put in a chart, for instance, you're going to see that it's always returning 1 and 0. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to both filters, and we're going to add in the filters of this visual, this measure here. And we're going to go and select is equal to 1 and apply filter. The same thing here. We're going to go edit and is equal to 1 and apply filter. Now, let's see here. We got all the countries, okay? And we got all the categories. Now I'm going to select Australia. We know that we only have accessories. So here it's only appearing accessories. Now we're going to France. We know that we have bikes and clothing. Only bikes and clothing. United States, we have the 3 categories, the 3 filters. The same goes to category, accessories. Australia, United Kingdom, and United States. Bikes, only Canada, France, and United States. clothing, France, Germany, United Kingdom, and United States. So the filters now talk to each other. But for instance, if we have two facts, we need to do that for each fact. For instance, this page here is for sales. If we have a fact of revenue, we need to do another measure doing the same thing but for the fact revenue. And then in the page that we have our revenue, we're going to use the filter revenue instead of the filter for our fact sales. Okay, so that's it. I hope that this measure is useful and make your dashboards more dynamic and more interactive for the final users. So, what do you guys think of today's video? Let me know all in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys on our next video.